Why is it important to ask questions? This is the subject of my video today. Before proceeding further, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the bell icon, stay connected. Why is it important to ask questions, and more so for leaders? One of the important faculties given to human beings is their ability to think. And if you look at it closely, you will find that every thought that we are having is a kind of an answer to a question which may be there in the background. Look at it closely. You'll have to experience it to understand. So this ability to think is triggered by questioning. And when you start questioning, what do you get? You start getting answers. And when you start getting answers, what do you ultimately have? Clarity in thought process. And that is what perhaps each one of us is striving for. And looking at it from the leadership and organizational context, what happens when you ask questions to people? You are challenging them to think, challenging them to find answers. And won't it save a lot of your time if your own people, your team members, are finding answers to the problems or challenges that they are facing at their own level? Let us take an example here. There are two leaders. One, people come to him with problems, challenges, and this person is giving answers to them. Whose answers are they? They are leaders' answers. Whether people are buying into those answers, we don't know. Second leader is one, to him or to her also, people are coming with their problems and challenges, but this leader has this tendency to throw back in the form of questions to the team members. What do you think about it? What are your thoughts around this? And what are you doing by asking a question like this? You are initiating the process of thinking in their own minds, and they start finding answers. And over a period of time, they start feeling empowered, they start solving problems at their own end. And what happens to you then? You are saved a lot of this trouble in terms of giving times to solving mundane problems, routine problems, and you are able to focus on higher strategic thinking, isn't it? So another thing that happens by empowering people in this way is that the ownership of those answers is more with team members when they are giving answers. Ownership is not on you. So this is what is important, that you ask right questions so that your people feel empowered, find answers at their own levels, and keep moving on rather than troubling you time and again. This is one of the important aspects. Now I'm sharing with you some specific ideas why questions are important. One is we learn about life, and for that matter about anything, by questions. Go back to your childhood, go and have a look at children. How curious are they? And they have the uninhibited style of asking questions about anything. And what happens by asking questions? Their horizon keeps on expanding over a period of time. So we learn about life and about anything by asking questions. And that is why whenever you have this challenge that you need some way forward, one of the easiest things that you can do is start asking questions. Second important benefit, the benefit that you tend to get is the more questions that you ask, the better answers you will get. Which means the first answer that you get to a question that you have asked, you can ask a further question and improve your answer. Till the time you reach a point, you reach a space where you are absolutely convinced about the action to be taken. Isn't that something important, something beautiful? Third important thing that can happen by asking question is the quality of our lives depends on the quality of questions that we ask. How profound. Which means you need to start checking what are the kind of questions that you are asking. Let me just give you an example. If you are asking questions about your current state, why are you in this current state? The kind of answers that you will get will not help you to go forward. But at the same time, if you start asking questions around the same situation, the current state, what is it that I can learn from my current state? How is it that I can move ahead from this current state? When you ask questions like these, you tend to move ahead. You tend to find way forward. Another important benefit that you get of asking questions is questioning makes you open. When you are approaching someone with asking a question, you are helping that person to open up his or her thought process. And at the same time, you are opening yourself to receiving that answer from the other person. And isn't that important for growing? The last benefit that you can have by asking questions is questions make you wiser. The better questions you ask, the better answers you get, and that continues to accrue into your own wisdom that you have accumulated over a period of time. So the ultimate message that I'm giving is start asking questions, start asking quality questions to improve the quality of your life.